What is up, YouTube? AVI back in another video. We are here at the New York International Auto Show and bringing you guys another car review. This time we have the SRT Durango, and we're going to give you guys a full interior and exterior review and impressions, so let's get to it. All right, we're going to start with the engine bay because that's what all you guys care about. This has a 6.2 liter naturally aspirated V8, good for 475 horsepower. And you might be saying, well, isn't the Scat Pack 485? It's a little bit different, a little bit more restrictive airflow. So 10 less horsepower than the Scat Pack. Honestly, if you probably put them on a dyno, they're probably pretty close. But if you guys like hauling kids, hauling lots of stuff in the back, and you like going fast, then this car is definitely for you. So yeah, let's continue on now to the front. Super aggressive grille. It just looks absolutely meaty on the road, especially looks low to the ground and really aggressive with these stripes that I don't really necessarily love. I know Dave loves the stripes on the Durango. I don't know. I just think it's a little bit cheesy. I prefer like a clean look, but I think I thought, yeah, here it is. Okay, I was looking for this. The SRT emblem here, which is not, it's pretty subtle, which I do enjoy. It's like, you know, sort of a sleeper, even though you definitely look more aggressive than other things on the road. Another thing to mention is you do have air inlets from the hood into the engine to give that engine the maximum amount of air. Along with that big, I didn't even notice this when the hood was up, the hood scoop here, which brings even more air into the engine. Coming on out to the side, does look fairly similar to the other Durango here, but you do, of course, you're not driving a normal Durango, you're driving that 392, signalizing that 6.4 liter Hemi V8. Coming on now, different black capped mirrors here, which does give it a little bit more aggressive look compared to the body. Similar thing, although to the Durango, nothing much different, except you got a lot more wider tires both in the front and rear with this 392. I actually do want to show you guys one thing. Coming onto the back seat now, the back seats are actually pretty much exactly like the front seats, where they have the SRT embroidered seats with center storage here in the back. I know we haven't gone into the front seat, but I just wanted to show you guys. Not only that, you have a third row here with the Durango, so really if you like to haul your kids and your friends, your kids' friends, and your friends, and your grandma, and your mom, and your dad, just throw them all in here. You got 475 horsepower to play with, so I think it's pretty cool. But now we're going to go onto the interior and show you guys what's in there. All right, stepping on now into the Durango SRT. The first thing I notice when I get in is how comfortable these seats are. It feels like you're sitting on a couch, and the bolsters aren't too much, but you do feel a little bit sporty inside these seats. And as we mentioned in the back seat, we do have SRT embossed into the seats, which is really nice. And just I can't get over the comfort of these seats. Stepping in, it's super Dodge in here, as you'd expect. Nothing crazy different. But one thing I know Dave mentioned to me the first time we were in here is the amount of buttons that they have. So many buttons that are not yet integrated in the screen. I personally love that. One thing I wish they did is a plaque somewhere here just to say 392 or SRT to kind of show you a little bit more than just the seats that you're in an SRT. Obviously, you have the floor mats to say SRT and the steering wheel, which does light up on here with the SRT badge. That's pretty cool. I know that. I don't think I've seen that in other SRT models. The paddles, though, are only at the top, not at the bottom, and not in the middle. So I'm going to have to give that a complaint here because, you know, if you're shifting, you're going to have to do it at the top when typically I'm driving from here, and I'm going to change the radio controls. So not ideal. Typical infotainment from Dodge. Nothing much has changed here. It's a little bit slow, to be honest, and not as responsive. There's a little bit delay, but not terrible. Map is pretty good. And if I take the camera, I'll show you guys the... I took Dave's job from him. I'm still a little bit disappointed in the gauges. It's like sort of analog and sort of digital. I wish they would have just done full digital display here on the SRT model. But showing you guys that steering wheel a little bit more, the lights up. And I do like this is like leather wrapped, sort of soft touch maybe here. But it looks pretty nice on the interior. It kind of continues from this side onto this side. Dave, anything to say?
Well, I'd like to point out that the screen is a Hemi because it's a half what do you call it? Analog, half digital.
It's a Hemi, exactly.
It's a Hemi.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I personally like this car. If you like we said, hauling butt and hauling the kids in the back seat too, this is definitely for you. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next part. And just like that, AVI.